Hi everyone. Today I have created some practical database questions. So today I am going to explain you the sixth question. So I have explained the other 5 questions in my previous videos. So this is the sixth question. The board of directors of HeidiSQL Academy has decided to computerize the information of all the teachers in the educational institution. The software was developed by Zahara Software Solution. Imagine that you are working as a senior software engineer in this company. You and your team are responsible for creating the database of this software. Create the database according to the instruction given to you. The instructions are as follows. So here the academy has decided to computerize the informations of all teachers in the institution. So the software is developed by the Zahara Software Solution, and you have to imagine that you are working as a senior software in that company. So according to that, you have to create a database with the given instructions. So now let's see the first question. Create a database called HeidiSQL Academy to store the students' data. So you have to create a database in this name. Now let's see how to create a database. So for this I am going to use the HeidiSQL. To create a database, first I will right click here and then create new, select database. Then a window will appear. So here you can write the database name and then click OK. Now you can see here the database have been created. So the first question is complete. Now let's go to the second question. Create a table called student to store students' data. Follow the instruction below to create this table. So you have to create a table called student, and these are the column names and the data types and the length. Now let's see how to create a table. You have to right click upon the database and then go to create new, select table. So here you can give the table name as student. To create the new columns, you should click this button. So here you can enter the column name. First you have to give the student register number. The data type should be varchar and the length should be 10. To add another column, you should click this. The second one is the first name. The data type is varchar and the length should be 45. And the fourth column is the gender. The length should be 10. The last column is the contact number. Okay, so here we have include the instructions which they have given. Now you should click the save button. Here you can see the database. Here you can see the table has been created. Okay, now our second question is complete. Now let's go to the third question. Enter the data shown in the table below in the table you prepared. Okay, so our second question is complete. Now let's go to our third question. Here they have told, create the data shown in the table below in the table you prepared. When entering data, enter the data graphically. So here they have told to enter the data graphically. Okay, now let's enter the first record. Okay, so let's create the now let's create the table graphically. By clicking the green plus icon, I can insert a row. So the first record is STU001. So this is how that we should enter the data graphically. So our third question is complete. Now let's go to our fourth question. Okay, so now let's go to our fourth question. Here they have told the data of some of the students you have entered above should change as follows. Write the update query statement required to update the data. So we have to write the update query for these questions to change the data. Now let's see the first question. The gender of student whose student register number is STU006 is marked as female but should be changed to male. So 006 is Namal Patirana. It is marked as female. So we should change it as male. Okay, now let's write the query. So to write the query, we can use this. First, update. First, to update a query, you should use update, and then the table name is student. After that, set. Then you should give the column name of the table which you should change. So it is gender. Gender you need to change as male. Here it is female. So then you should give male. Where you should give the ID. Equal, and then the ID number STU006. To end the query, you should use the semicolon mark. By clicking this arrow, you can execute the query. When you see the data table, still here it's female, you can refresh from here, and then it is changed as male. So our first question is complete. Okay, so now let's go to the second question. Naduni Vijay Singha's student register number STUD010 is stored in the database. It should be changed to STU010. So here in the register number, the letter D is included. So you should change it as STU010. So for that, here you can see the D is included. We should write the next query. Update, and then you should give the table name student. Set. You need to change this column, so you should give the column name. And the record is STUD010. You need to change as STU010. And then you should give the where clause. Okay, so to end the query you can use the semicolon mark, and by clicking the arrow you can execute the query. Now you can see still in the record it is shown as STUD. So when I refresh, it is changed as STU010. So our second query is completed. So our second question is complete. Now let's go to the third question. Student register number, the STU020, student's first name must be changed to Kalani. Write the required update query for that. So we should write the update query for this record, which is known as STU020, and the student first name must be changed as Kalani. Now let's write the query. The table name, okay, so here you should give the column name which you should need to change. So we should give the name as first name, and then the record Kalani, now you should give the ID, which is the row that you need to change. Equal, and the number is STU020. So to end the query, I will use the semicolon. Again you can execute by clicking the arrow. Here you can see still here it is Lahiruni. When you click the refresh button, it is changed as Kalani. So this is the way that we should complete the sixth question. Hope you understood everything. Thank you.